you're probably wondering why I just spend so much time showing you guys me making my morning toast, but the reason I did that was because in my last video I started to make marula jam and I realized I never actually showed you guys the end product, but I'm here to tell you that it tastes really nice. And I ended up making like 4 full jars. I did not expect it to make that much at all. I've got enough to last me a year. And I wouldn't really call it a jam. I think it's more of a preserve, but I don't know. I really like it. And it just started raining, just when I wanted to go outside. But anyway, so welcome to another video. I'm going to eat this toast, wait for the rain to stop, and then I have to go and search for not 1, not 2, but 3 pillows that the baboons have stolen. Yeah. Okay, it looks like the weather has cleared and I can hear and smell some very excited elephants nearby, so I'm gonna go and see what's going on there first. They are so loud. Yes, that's how I get it. It's like a dying dinosaur. What? That car's gone. Angry. That's them absolutely demolishing the salt block I put out the other day. So they're like picking it up and dropping it so that it like breaks into a couple pieces. And then they're eating that, and then they're also putting all their weight on it by stepping on it to break pieces off. And then I think the reason they're so excited is I'm pretty sure a bull has just arrived and that's what's exciting them. I don't think they're like angry or anything. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything left of that salt block by the time they're done. Okay, that was very entertaining, but now it's time to get to work and start cushion hunting. I have no idea why the baboons do this or what they intend on doing with these cushions that they do steal. I honestly think they own the place. Well, to be fair, this was kind of their home first, but they will swim in the swimming pool, jump on the trampoline, sit on the chairs at the lodge. It's actually kind of cute, not gonna lie. But I think I'm going to start around the lodge area because that's where they stole them from, and then hopefully they haven't taken them outside of camp, because if that is the case, there's nothing I'll be able to do about it. But let's go see if we can find some scattered cushions. Here I got really excited because I found this golden orb web spider, and what's really cool about them is they have these really strong wiry webs. So this is a female, and then the males are actually really tiny. So this is what their tracks look like. It looks quite a lot like a human hand actually. I wouldn't actually be able to track them because they're constantly in and out of here and there's way too much grass and stuff, but I just thought I'd show it to you. This is a really good one because you can see the front and the back foot, and it really does look quite a lot like a little human footprint. except for that little toe there. So this is a silver cluster leaf, and it is called a silver cluster leaf because when the tree starts to dry out, and then I continue to give a pretty rubbish description of the tree, but hey, I'm still learning. So what I mean to say was the silver cluster leaf is a small to medium-sized deciduous tree native to southern Africa, recognizable by its silvery blue-green leaves. And apparently you can eat these if you have heartburn. I don't actually have heartburn, and I don't think I ever have now that I think about it. But I'm gonna give it a try just for you guys. I actually do know what it tastes like, and I'm not looking forward to this because it completely dries out your mouth. But thought you guys would find that interesting. Its leaves and bark are also used in traditional medicine to treat wounds, stomach disorders, and pneumonia. I just found this millipede being attacked by this colony of drop-tail ants. Poor little guy. In South Africa we sometimes call them shongololos. I'll rescue you, buddy. Okay. Just put you over there. So as I was looking around, I came across this beehive that we actually put up a few years ago, and I actually checked on this a week ago and it was completely empty, and I actually wanted to show you guys the inside, but thank goodness I checked first because there are currently bees moving in, and it would have been absolutely disastrous if I had opened up a beehive that was actually full of bees. But that's great news. They're also so tame. For some reason all the beehives in this camp are so tame. Because I'm literally standing right next to them and they're not doing anything about it. I have officially searched this entire camp high and low, and I haven't found a single cushion anywhere or so much as seen a sign of one, so unfortunately, I have come to the conclusion that they're gone. There's no hope. Sorry, I meant to shoo away a fly. For some reason, they love my camera so much. I think it's the glare on the lens that attracts them. But anyway, as I was saying, it looks like it's gonna rain, so I think I'm going to head in now and do some baking. Right, so it's the next day now, and I'm currently about to start baking my brother's birthday cake. He's turning 14, and I'm really excited because cake decorating is one of my favorite things in the whole world, and if it was a more practical hobby, it's definitely something I would do more often. I'm probably gonna make it fishing themed because that's one of his favorite things ever, but before I actually start baking, there is currently a squirrel hiding under our fridge. I have seen the squirrel so many times this week. I don't actually know where it's getting in. I just see it running up and down the hallway. So first I've got to get this poor petrified creature out, and then I'll start baking. Hello? Okay, now for the fun part, which is to work with the fondant. This is literally a brick, so this is going to take a while. And then I'm going to try and color this the color of river water, so we'll see how close I can get. Then I have to cover the whole cake with this, which is always the most satisfying part, but the trickiest as well because sometimes it tears. So this is what it looks like, and honestly it looks like I've just discovered a new element that belongs on the periodic table. This little ball of chemicals looks like it can glow in the dark, but now I'm just hoping that this is enough to actually cover the cake. I know it looks a bit funky right now, but just trust the process. Finished! 4 hours later. Does it taste nice? Stimmt gut. Now that that's done, I'm going to be doing some packing because we're going to be going on holiday. I'm not going to tell you guys where we're going just yet because I want to keep it a surprise, but I will be leaving quite a few hints. But anyway, meet my suitcase Mushroom. I don't know why I named my suitcase. I definitely don't know why I decided to call it Mushroom, but that's her name. She's covered in feathers. And we're going to be trying to fit everything into hand luggage. My family is pretty light packers now that I think about it because we've always managed to fit everything into hand luggage. It just takes away so much stress because it's happened to us so many times where we'll be flying somewhere and then our suitcases get lost. So let's start packing. You can use this as a clue. It's so shiny. Traditional, but actually these look very uncomfortable.
Dust motes dancing in a shaft of fading light. I trace a map of shadows from a long